Hello Atlanteans, and welcome to today's no equipment bodyweight workout. All you'll need is enough space for a yoga mat and your own body. Now let's get started. So for our first move, we're going to start standing, and each of these moves, there's 4 moves we're doing. We're going to go through them twice today in a little circuit. Now the first move is going to be a staggered squat. So I'm going to show this from the side first. I'm gonna have my right foot forward. My left toes are gonna be back roughly in line with my right heel, and my feet are about hip width distance. We're keeping most of the weight in this flat foot. From here, you're gonna lift up the spine, pull the chin back, take a nice deep inhale as you lower down, and then exhale as you press back up. Again, inhale lower, exhale up. We're going for about 15 reps. And again, your goal is to keep most of the weight in that flat foot. Lower as deep as you can into the squat. 5 more reps. 5, 4, 2, and 1. Excellent. So we're gonna come up and we're gonna switch feet. I'm gonna switch views. So this time my left foot is gonna be fully flat. My right toes are gonna be back in line with my left heel. Again, feet about hip width distance. And on that inhale, lower down. Exhale, press back up. Again, be mindful to keep most of that weight in that standing leg. The opposite leg is just kind of like a kickstand support. Good, you should have 5 more here. 5, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. So now we're gonna make your way down onto your mat. We're gonna come into a little side plank variation. So I want your elbow directly under your shoulder. We're gonna tighten our abdominals, bring your hips, elbow, and your knees in one long line. Your top hand could be on your hip, or you could reach up to the ceiling here. We're gonna lift up into a side plank here, lifting that top leg, and then lower. Lift and lower. Now, we're doing this lift of that top leg, again, for about 15 reps. Big exhale every time you lift. Again, tightening those abs, lifting those bottom ribs up towards the ceiling. Should have about 5 reps to go. 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. All the way down. We're gonna switch sides. So right elbow is down this time. And again, bring your elbow, your hips, and your knees roughly into one nice line here. Press down through that bottom elbow. When you're ready, big exhale to lift up. And lower that top leg and lift. Again, pull the bottom ribs up towards the ceiling. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. All the way down. All right, so from here, what we're gonna do is we're gonna come into what's called tempo push-ups. So we're gonna start all the way down in our push-up position. I want your hands roughly in line with the very top of your chest. And we're gonna do our knees bent at 90 degrees, squeeze those inner thighs together. From here, tighten your abs, take a deep breath in. On your exhale, press yourself up to extend the arms. Then from here, lower the toes down, lift the knees. We're gonna slowly lower down for 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Bend the knees, press up, toes down, lift, and lower for 4, 3, 2, 1. We're doing 8 reps. 3, 2, 1. Again, big exhale, tighten the abs as you press up. Inhale to fully lift. Nice slow exhale as you lower. Lift. Nice slow exhale as you lower. We're halfway there. Lift. Lift. Good. 2 more. Lift. Last one. Excellent. All the way down. All right, so from here, we'll push back into tabletop for a moment, and then we're gonna go back into your plank. So once you back into your plank position, instead of your hands being directly under your shoulders, I want you to move your hands forward of your shoulders a little bit, separate your feet about hip width distance. From here, we're gonna press back and reach back with our right hand, tap your left knee, and then come back into your plank. And then this time we're gonna press back, reach back with your left hand, tap your right knee, and back into your plank. Keep alternating sides. Going for 5 reps each side. Shift back into that full plank. Shift back into your plank. One more each side. Really press down through those hands to push yourself back into that pike and all the way down. All right, so that is 1 round of that. We're gonna go for another round here. So starting back, standing, we're gonna come back into our staggered squat. So again, right foot down, left foot is that kickstand. When you're ready, inhale, lower down. Exhale up, 15 reps. Drive down through that flat foot. Tighten the abdominals. Good, let's go for 5. 3, 2, and 1. Good. We're gonna switch. So I'm going to side view this time. Left foot down, right foot is back at kickstand. Same thing, when you're ready, nice inhale as you lower, exhale to lift. Drive down through that flat foot to push yourself back up. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, so we're gonna make your way down onto your mat. Welcome to the city of life. All right, so we're down on our mat into our side plank. And not only is the side plank actually working our abs, but it's working our hips too. It's one of the most effective ways to work into that medial glute. So same setup, elbow, hip, and knees in one long line. Hand could be on your hip or up to the ceiling. Lift up, lift that top leg, and this time I'm gonna straighten my top leg just for a little extra challenge. Tap the toe and lift for 15 reps. Good, keep lifting up through those bottom ribs. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. All the way down. Whew, my legs are burning just as much as my abs are during that one. So switching sides again. Right elbow down, hips in line with the elbow, knee back in line with the hips. Start with everything bent at 90. When you're ready, big lift up here, and you can keep that knee bent the whole time, or point the toes and lengthen that leg for 15. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All the way down. All right. So again, we're gonna come into our tempo push-ups next. So we're back down onto our belly here. Remember, you want your hands in line with the top of your chest. Not quite up in line with your shoulders, but just above your nipple line. We're gonna bring your knees back to 90. Squeeze those inner thighs together. When you're ready, tighten the abs. Big exhale, press up. Drop the toes, lift to your plank. 4, 3, 2, 1. As you lower down. Press up. Plank. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. We're halfway there. Again, doing about 8 reps. Really try to slow that lower down. We're building so much strength by lowering down nice and slow. Last 2. One more. Good. And all the way down. All right, those will start to burn with a quickness. Shift back for a moment, shake out your hands if you need. And then remember, we're gonna start in a plank position, and then I want you to move your hands forward of your shoulders here. Separate the feet hip width distance. When we're ready, we're gonna press back, reach back, opposite hand to opposite knee. And then come back into that plank. Press back, opposite hand to opposite knee. And back into your plank. So we're getting a lot of shoulder work as we press back and go to single arm. Good. Let's do 2 more each side. 2 and 2. 1 and done. And all the way down. Whew. All right, that got me sweating. Just 2 rounds. Again, you could leave it at 2 rounds. I'd say that's a good, beginner area to do this. If you want to make it a little bit harder, again, go for an intermediate level, about 4 rounds of that. For advanced, if you really want to challenge, do that for 6 rounds. But anyways, I hope y'all have a wonderful day. Remember, you can do this anywhere, so there's no excuse. See y'all next time.